Hi, so I'm doing this Tipsy Tuesday from our rooftop. There is construction going on across the street, so please excuse the noise. Let's talk about cam studios. A cam studio is typically a third-party affiliate that recruits and manages their own models. There are two primary types of cam studios. One is a brick-and-mortar physical location, and the other is a virtual studio. The difference between a virtual studio and physical is that with a physical location, all of their models work out of that location, and with virtual studios, all models work remotely. It's not always easy for models to differentiate whether they are signing up with a studio or not, so I'd say pay attention to the actual sign-up process. This is a clear cue. Typically, studios will just ask you for preliminary information, whereas if you are signing up directly through a site, you'll just complete the entire registration process right there. So what are some important things to look for when you're signing up through a studio? The first thing to consider is accessibility. So how are you able to reach them? If they're not there in person, are you able to reach them over the phone, email, or text? Also, what sites are they affiliated with? Studios can be affiliated with more than one cam site at a time, so it's important that they are knowledgeable about each platform in order to assist you. If they are affiliated with more than one cam site, then do some research independently on those cam sites to see if those are even cam sites that you're interested in. The third thing to consider is payment. So what is the rev share between you and the studio? Also, how often are you paid? How are you paid? And who's paying you? A definite plus about studios is that a lot of them don't hesitate to promote their models via social media, so that definitely helps with generating awareness and building your clientele. Not even gonna lie, it's like burning up out here, so I'm gonna have to cut this short, I think. Final thing to consider is termination. So if you were to part ways with a studio, just be sure that you're clear on what exactly those terms are up front. Be sure that you're clear on all of the terms and conditions when it comes to your studio. And most importantly, get some referrals if you can. Ask around and do some research. As part of the ongoing debate between being a studio model and being an independent model, a lot of US studios have gotten a bad rap over the years. I might have a slightly biased opinion since I'm in-house at StreamMate and I work mainly with independent models. However, working with models on both ends of the spectrum, although there are some bad eggs out there, I think that there are a lot of really great studios that are also willing and ready to help their models succeed. So it's just a matter of finding the right one for you. That does it for another episode of Tipsy Tuesday. Be sure to join us next week where we will discuss more great tips right here on StreamMate Recruiting.